Well, you do notice that the elevators only go up.
Okay.
Elevators.
So if you want to go down, you'll have to do so elsewhere.
We can go up and then go down.
And when you get, if you call the elevators and you get in, you'll see that they are regular hotel elevators, and there's a button for the basement where you apparently are.
Is there
and
a 13th
lobby.
floor?
There is not a 13th floor
There
never
because
is.
people are still superstitious these days for reasons unknown.
They saved the 13th floor for engineering and maintenance stuff,
You know, I'm
which is
actually
a great
still
idea.
curious. Like everywhere I go, I always look to see if they have 13th floors to see.
Yeah,
like
I always do too.
Yeah, it's like this weird thing. But apparently no one cares about that anymore because I've not seen a single modern building that doesn't have a 13th floor. So anyway, so yeah,
Times are tough. We can't afford to to give
you
away.
can't give away floors, right?
Yeah, we
It's
can't
like-
give away floors these days.
So, do you push any buttons?
Yeah, lobby.
Lobby.
Yeah, like,
All right.
Lobby.
So you get in. The doors open to the lobby, and there are two bellhops there, and they have like 3 of these big, like those big brass things with luggage on them, and they're like, "Oh, here you are. Your rooms are ready." And
thanks, man.
as you look, you can see that on the 3 roly-poly things are pieces of luggage that all have tags with your names on them. And apparently, they have sent for your things.
Great.
And oh, by the way, this is brand new luggage. It's
Oh.
very nice. It's leather and it's very expensive. And
My worn clothes look like they're brand new when I look
Yes.
in it.
and they basically go, "Oh, please come this way." And
Thank
so
you.
these 2 gentlemen roll off with their luggage and have you follow them. And they lead you to another bank of elevators across on the other side of the lobby. And these start on the 16th floor and go up, and they push a button and they take you up to the 16th floor. And on the 16th floor is a long hotel hallway, but unlike the hotel hallways that have rooms along the way, this one has just 2 hallways that lead to a single set of double doors on either side. And they say, "Oh, just wait to the left."
Thank you.
And the double doors open to a magnificently appointed seating area that has like couches and a duvet, a divan, and like tables and things like that. And off to the side, there are 6 doors to private rooms. And on each of the rooms is hanging a little tag key. And it says, "These will be your accommodations, and you are welcome to stay as long as you would like." And so they
As
roll
long as
in
we would like.
the luggage, and so all 3 of these things are seated there, and they excuse themselves, and they leave you here on your own, unless you have any questions.
Nice. I tip the bellhop.
Oh,
Thanks.
that's perfectly fine, sir. It's been taken care of.
Oh. All right.
Define as long as we want.
We have been informed that your stay may be indefinite.
Okay. I turn off my cell phone.
God.
There's no cell phone.
Oh wait, no, there's not. Oh.
If you
Wait,
have
does the
one,
room
it's
have
like
a
this
phone?
big.
Yes, I
Like,
pull
or
out
do you have one?
I
Like-
unplug my cell
Or
phone
my
from the
pager.
wall, effectively
There we
turning
go.
it off.
I'm gonna need 6 more double A's for this thing in a few minutes.
It's like, where'd you get that alien technology from the future?
I got it from Ian.
It's like, yeah, Ian actually has an iPhone. It's
Oh,
like-
I'm sure he does.
No, he doesn't.
Do I see the easel anywhere?
No.
Okay.
Probably in your room.
to the rooms. I go to check out
Alright,
my room.
I want to look at my room.
Preferences, anyone?
So,
No, I
There's
think we
names.
have. I think we're labeled.
Oh.
yeah, all your rooms have like your name, that they have little key tags on them,
I want us in
and
certain rooms.
so the key tags are
Yeah,
like
they
those
do.
little like plastic diamond little triangle things with a little key hanging on them.
What is the order of the rooms?
So they go anti-clockwise in. So Arlo's is on the left in the front here, and then. The
So
one,
are they in like a semicircle?
Yeah. So there's 6 here and 6 here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And in the front of you is this giant window that looks out on New York
Is
City.
it like how we're
so.
standing right now?
No, Arlo's is over here on the lower left. Danielle's is in the middle, and Desmond's is on that side. So Desmond has like the corner room that has the window that looks out on the city.
That's good.
And then on this side is Jude's
That's how it
room,
should be.
and she has the other corner room there that looks out in front of the city.
Ah.
I almost wrote my
Uh,
name.
Robert's room is in the middle, so he has a window that looks off to the side. That's like basically
It's good to have
the other building over there. And then Teddy's is on this side. So Teddy and Arlo have the like not as good rooms because of the
Are you talking about me when you say Teddy?
Yes, I'm sorry.
That's
Theodore.
okay.
It should-
Sorry.
Or TJ.
CJ.
I keep saying Teddy. I keep
It's
thinking like, who's the-
Tonar, okay?
Yeah, oh, that's right, Tonar. That's right.
Smelly and
I just
grease
can't,
ball.
because that's not a word I've ever heard in my life, so I just
It's
can't
an
get it in my
80s
head.
surfer word that I heard from a Californian.
No, you're probably
teacher.
right.
Smelly
I,
and grease ball.
I
It's
just-
weird.
I just was not hanging out with the right group of
Hey.
people in the 80s. Yeah, it's like-
I guess not.
but yeah, so Desmond and Jude have these amazingly well
So is it like
appointed.
that?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make
Oh,
sure.
I'm sorry. No. TJ's is
Flip flopped.
yeah.
So TJ is close to the entry, Arlo's above.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Hey,
So-
sweet. They gave me the room.
Arlo is here.
Arlo is here. Okay. I'm sorry. I just want to do this in case it's important.
Is mine right?
Arlo,
I'm sorry.
Danielle, Desmond, Jude.
This will be
Dude.
important later.
Yes.
When James says that the
Thank
door
you.
nearest the entryway blows up.
This is why I want to do this.
I mean,
Okay?
yeah.
Basically, Jude and Desmond have what seem like the nicer rooms, and Arlo and TJ have what seem like the slightly less good rooms. You almost feel like they sort of made a decision about like the type of lifestyle and expectation each of you had,
Yeah.
and gave you a room that would feel that way. Inside your rooms, they are appointed almost exactly as you feel most comfortable. So, like, your room
It's good to
has
own,
art
yeah.
supplies in it. There is the easel you asked
Thank you.
for. Your art supplies are, by the way, some pretty high quality stuff, like stuff you typically have not been able to afford to buy. And you can tell, like, the canvases are the nice kind. TJ, your room is set up almost too much like Miami Vice. Like, you're like, oh, wow, it's kind of surfery and cool, but it might be a little bit too cartoony version of it.
Can we just take the time to appreciate that, like, he was in the library and asked for art supplies, basically, and, like, they had those art supplies just ready by the time he made it to his room. I just want...
Pretty good.
He did give you a break.
That's good service.
Hey, it's the Wardroff Hotel.
Hey, they knew he was gonna ask before he
I,
did.
I would have given them a tip if they didn't refuse.
Yeah. So
Oh,
basically,
you can just hold on
if
to
you
it for the rest of
imagine what you
I
would
like 8 pencils.
most have idealized your room access to be, that's what's there. Like Quigley's room has like tons of blank notebooks in it.
But, yeah,
and,
it's
like,
got a file cabinet.
Yeah.
One of the walls is like mostly whiteboard.
Yep,
Is
exactly.
my-
In
is
fact,
my
on the
room-
desk are like a ball of red string and a ball of blue string, and it's like
Some
it's got-
fancy thumbtacks.
So-
Yeah.
So my room
like
is
the
solid
push pin.
gold.
It's not as grotesque as like Trump Tower, where like he clearly has no sense of art. But like yours,
How much gold is there?
there is more gold than you probably would have really wanted. But now that you've seen you basically are like, I didn't think this much gold would work, but it does. It's like
Okay, then my room has reproductions of famous paintings. in
it does indeed. At least you think they're reproductions.
I want a bed, baby.
Oh, baby.
I mean, they've got to be reproductions.
Yes, you're pretty sure the originals you've
That's like
seen
a
in some
sarcophagus.
museums. So if these are not reproductions, somebody's got some splendid in them.
Pharaoh.
I'm gonna say, well, nice to meet all of you. Yeah, and I just kind of awkwardly go into my room and close the door, and I'm gonna start trying to paint the elder sign.
Oh my
Yikes.
god.
The,
Wow,
sorry,
that did not take long.
The agency badge.
Yes.
See if you can figure out what shape
How-
it is.
Forgive my not knowing the era. How ridiculous would it be to have a camcorder at that time?
No, not not well.
One that has playback
Like a
capability.
It has a
With wheels,
VHS
right?
tape in it,
Yeah.
and it's like super heavy. Like literally, my uncle owns
Okay.
one of these things because he was like a super early adopter. By the way, every one of my Canadian cousins has a Betamax
Wow.
because it turns out Beta was the best technology at the time, so they all
Yeah.
bought the best technology.
Okay, sure.
And nobody understood that VHS would kill them for no reason at all, except people were stupid. So
Sure.
it was just better marketing. But yeah, these are
You
Okay.
can drop
large
tapes, it's fine.
VHS camcorders.
Sure.
So,
So if I wanted to record something and then watch it on the television in my room, it would not be that difficult to do.
you could, yes.
Okay, cool. All right. I have in my room a mirror that is very large and wide with a single camcord set up next to a seat, and that's pretty much all of my things that are different in my room.
Okay.
Doing your own camera tests
Yeah.
alone in your room
Yeah. So
for days on
Practicing
end.
auditions.
So
Hi, this
basically,
is Jude.
basically, as long as you imagine that what's
Yep.
in here is an idolized desire that you have, it'll be available. As long as it's not something ridiculous, like
So,
Yeah.
like a solid
Like a
gold
solid
bed.
gold room.
yeah, or something that would be something that's like, you know what I would really like in my room would be if I had the actual original crown jewels. It's like, I've always wanted the Hope Diamond.
Listen, we can get you
want
the
the
replica,
Illuminati.
but not the original.
There are 6 guys standing there. It's like, who are you? It's like, I don't know, but we were
Someday.
told that we needed to be here when you arrived.
Give it time.
Well, my room also has a bunch of sci-fi books in it, man. As a fun thing.
It's like, Robert Redford, what are you doing here? It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like,
I don't know.
It's like,
Tell me.
You tell me.
it's like,
What are we doing here?
Sweet. I want a typewriter. in my
Robert
room
Redford.
then.
oh,
What
that's
are
pretty
we
cool.
doing here?
Robert Redford, put your clothes back on.
I completely misunderstood this gig.
So, a reminder. Sorry, I didn't catch it if you said
Mr.
it.
Redford.
What floor are we on, supposedly?
16.
So red.
16, okay.
Oh, and if you look out the window, it does look like you're on the 16th floor.
Okay, I just wanted to check.
You stopped it.
This looks like the 16th floor.
Oh, and there are only 20 floors.
Just in
so
case I
you-
want to end it all.
Do you...
All right.
Do the windows open?
Wow, we went from Robert Redford, put your clothes back on to, I want to see if I can...
I mean,
I want to see if I can fly.
it's not out of the realm of possibilities.
The idea behind reproducing this other sign is not that I'm just painting it in black, like the symbol. I'm trying to actually reproduce like the metal, like the metallic look of the badge.
Wow.
So it looks.
Are you
slightly
trying to
more
make it
artistic.
photorealistic, or are you
Yeah.
doing more of an impressionist?
No, I'm trying to make it photorealistic. I'm trying to get it as close to the actual symbol as possible.
That may take you most of the rest of the morning, if not like into like up to
Yeah.
dinner time.
Sweet.
Are you not one of those people who like once you start painting, you just don't eat?
I'm consumed. Yeah.
All right. You know, none of you had breakfast yet.
Oh yeah.
I did. I had hash browns
I have
from
a,
McDonald's.
I have a
Oh,
cigarette.
that's right. You went to McDonald's.
I leave my room.
Wait, I did eat a pastry.
I have a cigarette.
And are the bellhops like on the it's like the entryway with the couches and then straight to the elevators basically, right?
No, it's the floor you're on. So you know the most hotel room floors have basically like a long hallway,
Yeah.
and then there's rooms along the way.
Yeah.
This is 16th floor. At least you think starting on this
Yeah.
floor and higher are like these really fancy suites for the really rich people.
Yeah.
Yours is like a really short hallway that leads to a set of double doors
Oh,
that
okay. I
opens
see how it works.
into like this main seating area, and then like these side rooms.
Okay.
So what you imagine is that some rich people are probably staying on the other side in the other set of suites, which you presume are like a mirror image of what you have.
Doing cocaine and shit.
Ooh, is there cocaine?
Maybe you haven't met your neighbors if there are any.
I am not gonna have my character knock on random doors in the hotel.
Bum, bum, bum. Hey, you got cocaine in there?
Hey, I want my own cool storyline.
It's like
Go find some yuppies. Theyll have some.
My guy doesn't do cocaine. He barely smokes.
Yet. Your guy doesn't do cocaine
yet.
yet.
So I
My
want to.
sanity is
there.
37.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's see how low we can get it.
so this is gonna sound really weird, but I want to take a look at this pen, and I want to. How sharp is it?
it's pretty sharp. It's designed to go through clothing. In fact,
It's a pin.
Arlo's gonna discover that as it's hanging on his bare chest, like everyone's on the poem part pokes him a little bit. So
Okay.
it's a little awkward and uncomfortable.
I'm like looking at it. I'd like take it off for just a second, and then I prick like my index finger, just to test how sharp it is.
It draws a drop of blood.
Okay,
Thank you.
and then I put it back on,
Symbol.
It goes.
Enchant
It
life.
absorbs it. No.
and then I put it back on.
Alright, nice.
I just want to test.
Well, I'm gonna leave my room and say, hey, does anybody want to get food? Because I'm hungry.
Why go get food when you can just have it ordered? and it
What do you
will come
mean?
up?
You're in a super fancy hotel.
No, I know. My character wouldn't know.
I hand you
Oh,
a menu.
You've heard of hotels. This isn't
Sweetie.
like
He doesn't go to hotels.
sweetie,
Oh.
have
He
you
went
never?
straight from surfing to the Navy.
Oh.
I don't know.
Have you never had?
Sure.
Have you never had room service?
No.
You know about room
I know about
service.
room
This is like-
service.
this is
I
like-
just hadn't thought of it.
Okay, no, that's fair.
Yeah.
I want to establish that you're not like.
I'm not
I just came from the
completely
village.
incapable.
No. I mean, like we
No,
want
yeah.
we want him to
Yes.
experience the indulgence of
Yes.
room service.
Yes.
That's fair. I just
Okay.
want to make sure that TJ knows that TJ.
TJ
is
knows
not,
what room service is. He just
Okay.
hadn't thought of
You're
it.
not the
Alright.
Amish.
He
surfer.
wouldn't
We
think of
order
room
a-
service.
I call
Big
up.
spread.
I call up and I basically like order pretty much enough of something that like if anyone got something, they'd find something they'd want,
Ooh.
and then have it just brought up. And I'm assuming it arrives pretty promptly.
Takes maybe half an hour.
That's fine. Yeah,
Ooh,
To
cottage
cook it.
cheese and cantaloupes.
that
Yeah.
would be very of
I-
the era.
I already independently ordered like a bunch of eggs and bacon and stuff to my room.
How much you want? A
Because I'm busy at work.
Oh, yeah.
I'm writing things
bowl
down.
of eggs in a bowl
Oh,
of eggs.
like new theories abound.
There's
All
one
these
thing that
things
because
today.
of the way that the setup is, you have privacy in your individual rooms, but anyone who's in the public area, like anything
Yeah,
you
it
order
opens
room
up
service for,
Yeah.
it does come through the common area.
Exactly.
So
is there like
you,
activities in the car? Is there like a
there
pool table?
can be. There's no
and,
pool
like,
table.
There can be
Like-
Uno.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, there's no Uno. You can't go buy Uno cards. There is a deck of regular playing cards that's just normal for hotel rooms these days.
Can we play threes?
Yes,
You can't.
there's
Oh,
dice.
there's also here there are ashtrays. In fact, there's
Perfect.
also like a little like box with like really fancy cigarettes and
Ooh. I have
and one of those like cool. I don't know. Have you seen these like really cool lighters that's like basically made of crystal and you can see the.
Yep.
Oh,
yeah, it's one of
fuck.
those.
No, I haven't.
Is there a clock nearby? I want to know what time it is.
Yep.
What time is it?
Oh, it's 10 a.m.
Okay.
Sorry, I was like, it's right there.
There's a clock nearby.
Well,
cool.
because I was thinking to myself, I was like, you know what? If it's not breakfast time, I'm not gonna have breakfast. So
Yeah, it's 10 a.m.
It's
so
brunch.
it's actually quite interesting because you feel like a lot has happened, but then you realize, oh yeah, it's actually just we had this meeting in the morning at 8, and like, yeah, it's about 10 a.m. That makes sense. And you do find out the windows do open, so if you want to leap to your death, that is also conveniently available.
I mean, you know,
Roll sanity.
It is that time of history where windows were not super great.
it depends
Yeah,
on
balcony?
it depends on the service. I
There's no
receive.
balcony.
Oh.
The stock market hasn't crashed yet.
I don't have anything in the stock market.
It is one of those
'Cause I know the
periods
stock
of history
market
where
will
you could easily throw things through glass windows and have them shatter out because super reinforced triple pane glass hasn't been invented yet. So
Hell yes.
at least not commonly usage. So
This is
Not in this
nice.
old building.
It's still one of those-
Defenestration,
it's still one of those cool times in
nation.
history where when someone shot you from a distance through the glass window, there was like the whole like.
You just kind of have your options open, man.
No tempered glass.
Yeah. So
Cool. I eat brunch with my new lady friends.
yeah.
I'm gonna knock on your door. You're gonna what?
He's doing listen checks.
He's like painting, and then he's like, "Sorry, I can't come. I'm jerking off."
Yeah, there's no response.
Where it's like,
All right,
oh,
I'm gonna come in.
Like, I can't let them know I'm painting.
Oh.
Don't come in. I'm masturbating.
He's a master
You
painter.
open the door, and I'm sitting there painting in my underwear. And you just open the door, and you come in like, oh shit!
You're
That is
already
a
like-
unexpected style.
I like dive behind the easel.
you're already covered in paint head to toe.
Yeah. I have like marks on me and stuff. What are you-
Nice to see you've gotten comfortable.
What are you doing?
We just ordered food, and I was going to offer you some.
You can't just come into somebody's room without knocking.
I did.
Oh. Oh. And it's now I realize I'm kind of hungry. Oh, yeah.
And naked.
Do
Sure.
you want it brought to you, or do you want to put clothes on and come out?
I'll meet you guys down there.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Do you still have your
Since
onk
you've been
on?
Yes.
since you have
Not
been
the elder son.
interrupted,
Mm-hmm.
could you make a painting roll for me?
Sure.
Oh, am I gonna make you fuck it up?
That is a 1, James.
What?
0-1.
That is a 0-1.
Wow.
How much mythos do you get? How much
Was
sand do you
that, was that
lost?
for the quality of the painting?
Yeah.
I don't know.
This is for how he doesn't fuck it up.
You painted it flawlessly in the matter of 30 minutes.
You like look
I don't know.
up and you've painted the ceiling of a church.
No, what would
Where
be
did
great
this church?
is
Oh,
if
yeah.
I
Yeah, I mean, while I'm in there, I'm gonna like see what you're doing.
I turn the
So-
easel and it's just a picture of an arm hanging out of a bathtub.
No, it's dick butt.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Dick butt wasn't even invented yet,
This
Nick.
is not really.
No,
the
he
best,
invented dick butt.
It's not the best
I'm
time
a-
for a crit.
I'm like horrified.
No.
It's like
Oops.
we all die today.
Yeah.
Is
You
this
know what?
Yeah, you're like, guys, I accidentally painted all of you dead.
Go ahead and make just a base intelligence roll.
Sure.
You want
No,
her to make it?
Jude.
Yes.
Oh.
So that would be 1 and
It's like,
1.
can you stop him in time?
Yeah,
Yes.
so you want to do a tens
Thank
die and a
Kills
100
us
D1.
all.
I'm not gonna. I don't want to fish mine out. 88.
So that's over your intelligence, which is 85. So you
Oh,
Yes.
God,
Okay.
so close.
All right. So anyway, you after the whole incident, you close the door and leave him in his room, and you just have a sense that he was drawing that symbol that you guys had, but it's not. You didn't spend a lot of time taking notice of it or anything like that. You're just like,
It's
oh
kind
yeah.
of distracted.
Yeah. Well, he's kind of unclothed. You're still a woman of 1982. So you're not like, oh, me too. Oh, here's my big chance. So I'm guessing
Here's my
you're-
big chance.
Yes.
Your arms
So-
just like
I
up.
was looking for a.
It's like I've been waiting
reason
for
to
one of my
claim
fellow
of being
actors to
sexually
be
harassed.
unclothed.
So I may.
Oh my
When
goodness.
we make rolls, Ryan, we'll roll it and then look at your skill and say I've failed with this number or I've succeeded
Okay,
with
sure.
this number.
Well then.
Okay.
What
so
did- what
and
would
then you want to
failing
say
be?
so I
Versus
failed with
over.
an 88. 'cause
Oh,
it's
anything over it.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah,
okay,
and I would say
great.
88
Then I
or
failed with an
85.
88.
Yeah.
Arlo,
Yeah,
now that you're back in your room by yourself and the time of invasion is over and you realize you're in your underwear,
I
which
start,
I
I
know
start
how
getting
that
my
you have.
jeans on.
Yeah. You notice you're
immediately-
painting.
You noticed.
It's been what, like 15 minutes maybe
Up
at
to you.
most.
Sure.
It's like,
How
yeah,
long
it's
lunch
done.
deck?
Whoa. I look at the painting, I stop and
It's like a photorealistic painting of the pin.
I just look down at the pen and look back at the paintbrush and go,
It's like so beautiful. It's like
damn, I'm
days of work.
Damn, I'm good.
I'm a little I'm upset, and then I'm also like, I should take my pants off more often.
I'm gonna take them off.
This is the
Right
new
now.
secret.
I should be surprised by strangers in my underwear more often.
That's not. And I leave the painting where it is on the easel and go and put a shirt on. And
Yeah,
go
maybe
down.
it'll be one of those
Just
things.
leave it.
Maybe it'll be like one of those things where you come back and you're like, oh, it's shit,
No, when he comes back, it'll be gone.
I just leave it there perfectly replicated.
Oh, God.
So,
I'm still
uh,
wearing the pin.
As soon as you walk out into the common room, there's a delicious smell of food. There's like 3 carts with like these big coaches and like there's eggs and bacon and
Cottage cheese. There's so much cottage cheese. A bowl of cottage cheese and like another bowl of ice.
Like-
Why wouldn't there be cottage cheese?
no. There's obviously no. My goddaughter and I had this fight the other day about how much I do not like cottage cheese
Okay.
and how much she loves it.
The texture is so fun
I'm
though.
trying to explain to her how cottage cheese is the
just-
worst example of cheese in existence.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It has
as
no
a cheese, it
flavor.
Yeah.
doesn't make any
I
sense.
don't like it
It's
either.
offensive to
I
call
like
it cheese, but
It has
Yeah.
a lot of. It has really good protein.
it is
calorie
legally
ratio.
cheese in every way. I know, but
It's-
it's sort of like
It's all about the texture, James.
Yeah, it's almost like vegan cheese.
Not my cheese.
yeah.
So
that's
anyway,
right. Not my
hashtag-
cheese. It is
Not
an
my
illegitimate
president,
cheese.
Not my cheese.
That's right. It's only became cheese because of the Electoral College.
Yes.
Did not get the popular
Not
vote.
my cheese.
All right. So.
Cheese, but
I start loading up on that French toast bacon.
Oh yeah,
eggs.
so there's a lot of food here. Seems like someone just ordered a continental breakfast of some kind with some like sides and accoutrement.
I thank
But yeah,
for
it's
about
delicious.
the food.
Jude ordered it. She like had her tastes.
You'll notice I'm not eating any of it.
A good call.
So remind
No, I mean about ordering the
you see
food. It's not about you eating it.
Go.
Okay, I'm sorry.
remind me.
that was
So one of the things that they
Hey, you're
said
getting
was
a little
that
fat.
we shouldn't make outside contact.
Eating's bad for
Okay.
your health.
You shouldn't go back to your homes at the
Okay.
end of the day.
Let's stay in the hotel.
But we can leave the hotel.
You're not prisoners. They didn't say you couldn't go anywhere.
Okay,
they
said,
recommend
but
not
you
go
can
back.
also like if I needed to call somebody to make like a meeting or something.
No one is stopping you. They
Okay.
haven't said you can't.
Okay, I just wanted to know because,
Yeah.
like if they tell me that I'm not supposed to, then I'll debate whether I will do it or not.
Yep.
But if I'm free to do it, then I'm I'm
Yes.
gonna wait on that though.
I should probably call my manager and let them know.
Yeah,
staying.
I'm thinking about calling my agent.
Yeah. So, yeah, you're not sure because for those of you who might have anyone who might be expecting you or looking for you where you live, it's now suddenly as you're eating and you're kind of back in kind of a normal situation.
What day of the week is it?
It is Tuesday.
Wasn't it Sunday?
Ugh.
Never mind.
I would.
Wait,
I think it was Sunday.
you're right. It was Sunday because you didn't.
There was
have...
something about church. Man.
Yeah, that's right. Because also
Yeah.
they had to pick a day when you guys didn't have to go to work or something like that. So
So I'm
none
gonna.
of you have real jobs, right?
My
Like, you have to
character's
get
never
I
real
have a
No.
teaching job.
I don't
Yeah.
Pretty
So
I'm on vacation.
I don't have a job. I have a career.
Gosh.
that is fair.
I don't have a job. I have a dream.
Yeah. I'm gonna let my is there a phone in my room?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to try and get in contact with my agent to let him know that I have moved over from Trump to the Waldorf Astoria.
Oh.
Yeah.
Your agent is very impressed. Like.
Yeah.
Wow. I did not think that you were willing to go so swanky.
Oh, I didn't have to pay for it.
Really? Did you meet someone?
You know, it's kind of tentative. I'm gonna play my cards right. You know when to hold them, know when to fold them.
It's a little bit. There's that tone of like, did you meet someone? As in, did you find a contract with a producer, or
Yeah.
did you meet a lady who's like very? It's like you can hear that
Miss
tone that's
Waldorf.
like.
I met
like-
Miss Walter.
I basically
Astoria.
I basically relay that like I'm just sort of networking. I don't even know if networking is really a word from the 80s.
It wasn't a word
But
yet
that-
back then to mean that, but
Schmoozing.
I'm
I see you.
I'm schmoozing.
All right.
Come here, kitty.
So
kitty, kitty.
I'm gonna find out some more things and hopefully
Impressive.
something good will come out of it.
Yeah, that sounds encouraging. The Astoria, you can hardly have done better.
Yeah, and remind me the name of that Italian family.
The Medici.
They said that they have contact with the Medici.
Really?
Yeah. So
Interesting.
if I
You
I'm a-
fucking liar.
if I make a couple of phone calls,
Huh.
I might be able to get in some real
You
money.
get from his tone that he's not sure who the Medici are.
I don't care.
But like
He can look
sounds,
it
yeah, sounds Italian, and we are in New York, so maybe they're important or maybe evil. It's like so.
All I know is that the Medici are going to be interested in a film. It's going to be my film. So,
Okay.
the untapped potential.
Yeah.
So. Okay.
You definitely get the sense that they feel like there's something going on that.
Well, my agent is probably accustomed to me being like just making wild claims.
Sure.
So
Do you think he doesn't even believe you're at the Astoria? Because it seems like it's too.
he
good to be
probably
true.
believes that I'm at the Astoria, but if he knows who the Medici is, then he probably is skeptical about that.
Yeah.
So
If he actually knows who the actual Medici are, he's like, there are no more Medici. They're all dead. It's like so.
yeah, that's probably why he's skeptical.
Okay.
So I don't have a name for my agent anyway.
That's fair.
I'll probably.
It's also possible he's
I'll
one of those agents who's not that well read and he has no idea who the Medici are. So it's like, oh, he's just making up some Italian family name.
I just need to have him at like a base level of knowledge. He can't be too smart. I have to be smarter than him.
I'm gonna call my manager as well.
Ring ring.
His name is Herbert Bert Feltz.
Wait,
No, Bert
his
is
last-
his nickname.
Oh, I thought that was like
wait, what's his last name?
Feltz.
Herbert LTS?
Herbert
Like I am.
Z.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like, hi, I'm Bert. I'm made of felt. And it's like that kind of.
No, his name is Herbert Burt Phelps.
It's like, this is my partner Ernie. He'll be taking your contract
No,
today.
Herbert was
Ernie
supposed to be a
Ern-
reference to
Ern
Herbert
Feltz.
West.
Oh,
That's what I thought you were gonna say.
okay.
That he was Herbert West.
That's
I was
good.
like,
No,
oh.
I'm not gonna be that wink, wink, nudge, nudge
Oh,
about
that's
it.
perfectly fine.
No, his
we like
name,
callbacks in this show.
his name is Herbert Bert Feltz.
Yes,
Okay.
Herbert.
Herbert
His name is
Bird.
his name
His name
is
is Bert.
Herbert.
I like Herbert Bird.
Herbert. It's like,
Herbert.
So,
Herbert
Bert
Feltz.
my mother had a little speech thing, and the person at the hospital
Herbert
totally
Bird.
misunderstood, and they just wrote down Herbert.
Herbert.
Bird.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you call your agent. What do you tell him?
So he's like my manager and mentor, and this is the person who has been my manager since my emancipation when I was 16.
Oh,
So I have been with this person the entire time.
he's like a father to you.
In a way, he wants to be, I think, but there is like a certain distance that I keep him at.
Mm-hmm.
More to the effect of that I've never had a father figure I can trust, so I don't feel like that I should be that close with him. But he generally just has been worrying about me lately because of me seeing Cassip everywhere. And he was the one who originally got me to take the medication and stuff like that. So he sent me to this place for like therapy. So he might be wondering why all of a sudden I have changed addresses and stuff like that.
Yep.
So
you're just kind of filling him in on. Like,
yeah,
where
I'm
you
filling
are,
him
what
in
you're
on
up
where
to.
I am and stuff.
I need to look up this piece of data that I should have put in my notes, but I'd forgotten. So give me a moment here.
I should come up with a name for my agent.
Can't top Herbert.
I know.
Sherbert Feltz.
Sherbert. Oh, I should have called him Bert Sherbert Feltz.
Bert Herb Sherbert.
My name
Bert
is
Sherbert.
my name is Sherbert Feltz. Cher Feltz for short.
Share spelled.
I keep
yes,
wanting to put in
share.
like
Yeah.
weird acknowledgments in the show or in the notes where at some point you realize all the characters are named after Sesame Street characters or something like that. It's like, oh my gosh, I see what's happening here now.
Oscar.
Yeah, it turns out I've never been able to pull it off because it's like either I couldn't get away with how funny it was or the fact that my players were like, wait a minute.
You need to have names of things that are just puns, like shady plots for a funeral home.
Oh my gosh, to give you an idea of how bad I am at this, are you guys familiar with the show iZombie?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, I did not realize until like season 2 when a person put me onto it that every single one of the names in iZombie is a pun.
Yep.
And I like, and then I went back and looked at it. It's like, oh my gosh, everything is literally like not just the people's names, but the names of institutions, restaurants, like everything in there. It just shows how bad I am at it.
Ryan and I are just thinking about drag names.
Yeah.
Ashley Furniture Home Store.
Now welcoming to the stage,
Oh my gosh.
Ashley
All right.
Furniture Home Store.
She's a queen.
Oh God.
That would be hilarious.
Wholesale.
All right, so
She's advertised to sleep 2, but she can sleep 3. I'm sorry.
oh, that's
Continue.
good. I like that.
Okay, let's carry on.
Sip that tea.
So once again, now that you guys are making calls, and Danielle, in your room, there was a flyer for a major club event that's taking place
Oh.
tonight at the Cotton Club.
At the
It is the
So much
top
better than
New
the
York
Wolf.
club, and like it is
Giving up.
where
And giving in.
anyone who wants to be or needs to be seen shows up. It is a dress-up event, and from what you can tell from the way it's advertised and the glitzy nature of the flyer, like it's one of those like society events where everyone will be there.
Yes. Okay. Do I happen to I want to see if there's like weed anywhere or any sort of drugs in my cabinet. I'm going to look.
Well, you had
Did they give me
you,
drugs?
you
Judith has Valium.
so you had your things.
I don't
brought
say
to
I don't
you.
say that.
Yeah.
But
But I
Judith
don't,
is
I
a-
don't have any.
Judith
You
has
don't have any?
Valium.
No.
Uh,
I wanted to see if they were provided.
If
If not,
if
they'll
she
be
asks me, I'll
provided
tell
at the
her.
parties.
Yeah.
So I
Well,
wanted
you
to
know,
see-
You'll find drugs at
so it
clubs.
turns out that is
I'm
not
at
there.
least- You'll
find
Unfortunately for
drugs
you.
somehow.
Darn.
Yeah, it's one of the few
New York
things that
City in the
apparently
80s.
the agency is not keen on.
Somehow drugs will find you.
hard to still find you.
It doesn't seem like
Okay.
there's a prohibition, but yeah, you don't find
I'm
it.
gonna share my snazzy event flyer. Like,
Ooh.
Look at this party.
I'd love
So-
to do anything else but this.
Nearly all of you who
Not
have-
the event. I mean, like what we're doing, and then this sounds good.
Unless you are one of those people who totally does not keep up with anything in the news, you're all familiar with the Cotton Club. It's like it's world famous. It's super well known. You know that New York royalty, as it were, like hang out there. It's not like nobody can ever get in, but it's clearly one of those like super cool places that like the high end people go.
Is it
for
like the brochure is your
Yeah.
invitation?
No.
It's just a flyer. It doesn't seem like it's an invitation.
My face
You're-
is the invitation.
Yeah, you're not entirely clear because usually these types of things, like people show up because they know they're allowed to, and it's one of those situations where it's not like you would be turned away, but no one ever comes that isn't supposed to be there. That kind of like affair.
I'm supposed to be there.
For people like Desmond and Jude, like you're very familiar with like this is the kind of society affair where like you meet the right people and the right people are met by you.
It's one of those situations that like probably even if I wasn't supposed to be there, I would just say that I was supposed to be there,
Yes.
and then they would just
Yeah,
like
you'd get in.
they would just cave in.
Yeah.
Your character would get it
Like-
100%.
It is one of those places where Robert Redford would be. He would be clothed. And
Aw.
Damn.
Dang.
That
at least for
place,
the first half of the evening.
that place is super swanky.
Yeah, we should go.
I'm on vacation,
Well,
and I
hold
want
on.
to sit in this hotel.
Ian told us not to leave, though, remember?
No,
He
he
said
said
we
not
get
to
to
go
go
back to our
home.
homes.
I thought he said not to leave. He said to stay in the room for like a day.
Cool party.
I can't go back home.
You know,
But
and
you guys
if,
can go back after a day.
if somebody was trying to
Pretty
get at us,
sure.
wouldn't this be like the perfect bait to lure us out?
He said
What,
that-
you mean hosting a social event at one of the most renowned clubs in the city?
Inviting us to a social event. at one of
It's
them.
not
This is
inviting
not an
you.
invitation.
We weren't invited.
It's not an invitation.
All right, you should all make spot hidden rolls.
Oh yeah.
Give me that eight. Give me that under
It's gonna be
85.
hard.
Now we're playing call.
Hard.
Oh,
Wait,
hard.
what?
Okay, so that means we need to roll under the top number in the box.
Okay.
So you're rolling under half of your score.
Jeez.
Okay, I got 32.
No!
I
failed with 45 over 42.
I
Oh,
failed
it's hard.
with a
Yeah,
58
it's
hard.
out of
I
whatever hard is.
I'm trying to find my percentage die.
32 over 25.
Do goes out
have
in between
one?
here. Use
I
Phillip.
You said it's hard,
Oh, I
right?
found
With a
one.
9 under 45.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Wait,
Nice.
was 45 your hard number?
I have 90 in spot hidden.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So you made the extreme, right?
Nope.
Yeah, I also made the super,
Man.
my 18.
I feel like I picked
Which
All
is
right.
the lowest of the-
So yeah.
Well,
I
so you
failed.
guys are all very excited about going to this club
I
event.
didn't know what the upper limits were.
Quigley, whose entire life is devoted to seeing
the
things
first,
that nobody
the first
else
thing
can
I
see.
did was
This is what I
scour
have.
my room.
Yes,
To be
it's like,
mediocre.
oh, it turns out you guys are excited about going to this club. Have you noticed that one of the guys in the picture who's dancing in the background with that flapper is also wearing a pin? And when he draws your attention to it, you all look, and it's super teeny tiny. Like it's a piece of a picture of a whole bunch of dancers, and this one guy, and has a pin on, and Quigley goes, "Hey, isn't that pin we just got?"
How can you tell?
Whoa,
It's
it
a
is.
smudge.
But once you all look at it,
I mean,
it
I've
is
spent
very
years looking
clearly.
at pictures and looking for
Whoa.
hidden clues. So
Dang, good eyes.
I mean,
Quigley.
it's pretty easy.
We definitely should go then.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, we
Yeah.
got it right.
We got the
I mean, I'm
Unless
certainly more interested now. I wasn't gonna go before.
Maybe the club management is like in on it, right? Maybe this is like part of a whole therapy thing. They want us to figure it out by ourselves.
I still don't think we should wear them visibly. We should
No,
probably
we
conceal
shouldn't.
these.
Dude, I'm not
Really?
hiding mine. This thing is way too cool.
Please.
Yeah.
conceal
So
it.
since he's
it
pointed,
could be our ends.
since he's pointed it out, is it the only person in the picture with a pin?
Yes. Everyone
So-
else just seems like it's like a typical thing, men dress really nicely with like dancers and ladies and stuff like that.
And is this an actual
Champagne.
picture or is this an illustration?
It's a photograph.
It's a photograph.
I mean, it could be a coincidence, but it's a pretty big coincidence, I'd say.
Is this a recognizable person?
Yeah.
It's recognizable as a real person, but no one you know.
Okay.
No one in the picture seems clearly obvious. Like
Okay.
it could be actors.
It's not like
or
it's
they
been
could be
Yeah,
photoshopped.
it's,
models.
it's not some
Yeah.
sort of celeb.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and by the way, now that you've noticed this whole thing, Robert, you suddenly realize that, oh, how convenient that there was a party tux in your closet. That you normally don't wear that kind of thing or go to those kinds of
That's
events.
true. I really don't.
Yeah.
Ooh, we should get all swanky.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to do something that I don't want to remember what's been happening today. I just want to do something fun.
I don't change
Okay.
clothes.
Hmm?
I don't change clothes.
You're not going to put on your party tux?
He's
You're
going in
not-
his underwear and paint
Underwear and
swatches.
pink
No, I go in my
Yeah.
normal get up on the leather jacket.
With paint swatches.
Yeah, there's some on my face.
I go get tux from my room, I'm assuming, as well? Or something?
Yeah, it turns out that in your rooms are appropriate like party tuxes that would be appropriate to wear. The ladies have cocktail gowns available that seem like they're suited and sized for you.
Really tall.
Yeah, it's like they seem very
You're not actually the
appropriate.
same size.
What?
We're the same height.
It would feel more appropriate
Really?
to wear
Yep.
this
Your
at
size-
the thing.
Oh.
It seems
should
like
probably be
it
bigger
would
than
be
you.
like what the
My size is
default
70.
like high end dress up would be. You're
Maybe
certainly
change
not
your height.
required to. You have your own like clothes.
It
that
wouldn't
you
be faux pas for me to just wear my own clothes.
It would not, especially considering that you're used to dressing appropriately for such affairs.
Okay.
So you would have clothing like that.
Okay.
You probably don't want to show up in board shorts and sandals.
Looking at me when you're saying that.
No.
I went and got a tux on my room. I know I had to
Yeah.
dress up. But I would do that.
Take a second shower.
How out of place is Arlo going to be?
Very.
From what you can tell from the photograph, a lot.
I am oblivious to this fact.
You will look less out of place if you wear the suit that they gave you.
Oh, Arlo's oblivious to the fact that he's out of place at all.
I mean, there are some people who are art world individuals who do come like more interestingly dressed,
Exactly.
but
They
what
don't come
you would
looking
be
like a
wearing would
schlub.
be almost a little bit too bohemian. It would be now if you were like Woody Allen or not Woody Allen,
Andy Warhol.
Andy Warhol, you could show up that way, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, how forward!"
That's Warhol.
And like, but if it's yours, like, "Are you homeless?" It's like, "Oh, you're so
Wear the suit, but be barefoot. So it's like real high class,
wear
but
the
then there's
blazer.
something off
Ooh,
about
wear
it.
that would be very Beatles.
Just wear like the jacket and the pants, and then have like your weird shirt with the symbol on it underneath. Then you can mix them together.
All right, I'll go change.
It turns into an episode of Queer Eye where he comes out of his room like 20 times. You're like,
Yes!
Nope, and you send him back and he puts on different
It's an
clothes.
80s
I don't
montage
want
of
to-
clothes. I love it.
Keeps on putting different sweatpants on.
Yeah, it's like, how about this one?
It's just a waste of
These
time.
are beige with stripes.
How many sweatpants do you fucking own?
No, I have jumpsuits too.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
They're all car.
Hey.
Once again,
How many
James
car-
Olsen reprises his role as jumpsuit. Very
How
popular.
many Carhartts do you own?
Let's get
Not enough.
let's go to the club.
All right.
It's 10 a.m.
Well, it's closer to noon now. There's been a lot of talking
Oh.
and painting and clothes trying on and breakfast.
Oh,
Alright, well,
should we wait till
I'm
it's
gonna
night?
go back
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
Yeah, the part's not gonna happen.
So we're
at noon.
we're agreed though. We head out later tonight and go to the cocktail
Fuck
club.
yes.
Yeah.
All
At
right.
like 9 p.m. ish.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I go put my regular clothes back on. After all changes.
You all got dressed and ready to go. It's like, let's go.
Oh.
It's like, it's noon.
I like to imagine that
Like
only
8 hours away.
only
It was just
TJ got
it was just
changed.
me.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the thing. You have like a whole day. Are you staying here? Does anyone go, that's it? I'm out.
I have two questions. Okay. Do I have another easel?
No, there's just the one easel.
Okay, then in that case, I'm going to explore the hotel.
Okay. You know you could take the canvas down and put a different one up, right?
Oh, I said the wrong word. Is there another canvas?
Oh yeah, there's a stack of them.
Does he announce that he is exploring the hotel?
I'm not really feeling any inspiration right now. Yeah,
Well, it
I'll-
depends. Like, so first of all, it sounds like, for example, like Quigley apparently just goes back into his room and does whatever Quigley does alone with notebooks, and so it's very likely he's just hanging out in there. I don't know for the rest of you how many of you tend to prefer to hang out in the common area and interact with each other, or do you go into your own rooms and keep your own counsel?
I would prefer to interact with the other people.
Yeah,
I-
I stay in the common area.
Yeah, because if you're in the common area,
not
anyone
weird.
who comes out of the room will say, "Hey, where
Where
you
you
going,
going?"
man?"
I'll be in the common area for now.
Yeah. So if you
Alright.
go and try to leave the room, the people outside
I would
know.
want to. I would want to offer. Well, not offer, but I would be like,
I say like, I'm gonna go take a look around.
oh yeah, yeah.
I'm assuming there's a.
I feel like I should.
Yes, there is.
I should check some stuff out too.
I am not gonna go.
Mind if I join?
No.
No,
You know,
it's
you're
fine.
you're less bothered by that than you used to be.
But I'm still bothered by it. I think.
Yeah,
right?
you
Yeah,
still,
he wouldn't go in a pool.
You still like. You
I
know,
might sit by the pool.
Yeah, you
and
feel
feel
like-
less bad about
you
it.
feel less phobic about the whole thing.
Okay. I'm
So,
losing
yeah.
my hydrophobia.
I've
I still got thalassophobia though,
Ooh.
or echolophobia. I wrote some. I forgot which ones.
Basically, you don't
Well,
like fish,
one's
And deep water.
sharks,
one's
deep
water.
water eels, or jellyfish.
Yes. I guess there's no fishing.
so yeah, I've latched myself onto to Arlo.
I'm just gonna be wandering around, by the way, Desmond. I don't want you to get bored.
No, I won't be bored.
I've never seen
It'd
a
be a
hotel
great
like this.
opportunity to get to know you a little bit better.
It's a very nice hotel.
All
I've
right.
come out and I'm in like a flowing like silk.
You
robe.
like flow as you walk.
Yeah, no, it does kind of just like billow behind me as I walk, and I have like a rolled up towel under my arm, and like I'm wearing sunglasses indoors so people don't know who I am.
Oh, looks like someone's going to the pool. It's like.
Yep, with sunglasses on.
No, that's perfectly fine.
It could be a person hungover. Who knows?
It's the Astoria. You wouldn't be the first.
Nope.
It's like.
All right. So,
So you two are going out.
Yeah.
She's going to the pool.
Are you looking for anything in particular? This
My-
is your first time here, right?
yeah. Well, I was just gonna
Well,
look
he
around.
lives in the city, so if he's, I know. Are you just exploring the hotel?
Well, I'm
or
assuming
you
he hasn't
leaving
been to the
building?
Astoria before.
No, he hasn't.
I was just gonna head to the top floor, check it out, and work my way down.
Don't people usually live up there?
Just walking around.
Yeah, well, that's where people live.
Well, I'm not gonna knock on any doors.
Why not?
Well, 'cause that'd be weird, right? Are you gonna knock on doors?
Well, I mean, if you feel compelled to knock on the door,
Look, I just want to find a high window
Okay,
and look
you're
out
gonna
of
go
it.
and knock on
Yeah,
doors
get a
that
nice
way.
sight line of the city.
Then you run back the
you could be really intrigued by like who could possibly be living
I
up
wanna go
there.
to the
There is an
roof.
observation.
I would love to go to
Yes.
this.
Yes.
Hey, observation deck sounds good. Let's check that out.
Let's
Oh,
go.
poop. I
Oh, is
pressed the
everybody
button.
going now?
Yeah, I'm going.
I'm
You got.
very-
We also
I
are
would
just.
be very cold.
I guess we're
so
bored.
no.
Is Robert going?
Robert.
Tell me about your idea.
Redford or Quigley?
Okay.
You guys would have to knock on this door to get his attention if you want him to go with you.
No, I don't. I don't.
I'll
knock.
knock on his door.
I don't know.
Hey, Quigley. Hey, we're all gonna go up to the observation deck. You want to come check it out?
What? All right. Just let me get this down, and then you hear like some more like.
It's early August. so
You
it's
write so fiercely we hear it from like through
Yeah,
the
you hear
door.
like squeaking on the whiteboard.
I like turn around.
and you hear the coffee pot or the coffee maker that's in my room bubbling away.
I like turn around to everybody else and go.
We go.
All right.
So we're all out in the hall. You all go that way. I go that way.